Hello, this is Miss McKee with my weekly update for August 21st. So first thing, if you have not yet had a chance to complete the week 1 tasks from the homepage of the 6th grade website, please try and finish those up by the end of this weekend so that we can get all those items checked off for you. And the website again is listed there. So a couple of class announcements. Parents, I do have a sign up where you can sign up for a time slot to do a meet and greet with me and your family. You can go to bit.ly/meet Miss McKee and you can sign up for a time slot for us to chat one-on-one with you and your child and me about school, and we can go over any questions that you have. This past week, we picked up materials from school. We got to introduce ourselves to our teachers in lots of different ways. I really enjoyed watching all your Flipgrid videos. And on Friday, we went over math class information part 1. Parents, if you would like to see this information, just go to the Friday slide and you can click through that information as well. From Pine Hollow, please be on the lookout for Mr. Livengood's weekly Sunday emails and updates. If you are not receiving these emails, please contact the front office so that we can make sure you're getting that information. And the 6th grade orientation recording is posted on the 6th grade website if you were not able to watch the event live on Thursday. So let's take a look at the week ahead. So this week is going to be focused on getting ourselves set up for learning and getting to know one another. So Monday through Thursday, we're going to run class using the same routine. Log in at the start of our period each day to take attendance and to check in. And then each day, a small group will stay on the Google Meet. And on your day to stay, we will do a get to know you activity. And I will check in to make sure that all the things you need to have done and set up are completed, as well as have a time to go over any questions that you have. There will be 3 days where after attendance, you will log off. And on each of those 3 days, you have 3 activities to choose from. You have a quilt making activity, setting up your materials, and your website scavenger hunt. It does not matter which one you do on each day. Just make sure that by Thursday, you've completed all 3. On Friday, I'm going to go over math class information part 2. So again, parents, just like part 1, you can go to the Friday 8/28 slide, and you could also find that information there to go through on your own. On Friday, after I go over more information, we're going to play a group Kahoot, and it's always a good idea if we're playing a Kahoot that day, if you have an extra device like a phone or an iPad, to have one of those to do the Kahoot. So you can have Google Meet on one device and play your Kahoot on the second device. Next week, homework. Every week, you're going to have the same routine with Dreambox. You need to complete 5 Dreambox lessons by Saturday night, and then it will reset on Sunday morning. So next week, you have your Dreambox homework to complete by Saturday. And then Friday, you're going to be assigned a warm-up video to watch by class on Monday, the 2.1 warm-up video. It will be in the homework section on the Friday slide. And we are going to ask you when you watch the video that you're following along and writing it down in your workbook. We'll talk more about that in a moment. So our routine starting Monday will be at the start of class, or at the start of your day rather, to go to the 6th grade website, click on math, find My Digital Classroom. And My Digital Classroom is where you're going to find our plans for the day. Couple things is you can use this arrow in the upper right to make the slide larger. You can also click the button that says click here to find today to make finding today's activities a little bit easier. And it's also a good habit to check your student email and Google Classroom every morning. Let's take a look at what your daily slide will look like. At the top, you will find the date and the target question that we are working on that day. So just a note, this is the slide for Monday, and it says, I will be on our Google Meet during the first half of class this week to make sure everyone is on track. After this week, it will be expected that students work independently on the activities listed until it is time to join our Google Meet at the time listed. So I will also have linked the previous night's warm-up video, as that may be something you want to go back to and rewatch while you're completing the day's activities. The day's activities are listed in the middle. It has the activity number and the page number from your workbook, as well as any materials you might need for those activities. And it also has listed the times you will need to join our Google Meet. Each day we will have some sort of a wrap-up. We will complete the big questions and examples sheet that was in your packet of materials so we can wrap up what we learned each day. And then after class, you will have a problem assigned from your workbook that you first complete in your book. And then you will use a link in Google Classroom that takes you to a website called Assessments, in which you will enter your answers, and then you'll be able to see your score. And we will be taking up groups of exit tickets on assessments for grades throughout the quarter. Down at the bottom, we have our homework. So again, the reason why we watch the warm-up video as homework is so we have a little bit of an understanding of the topic going into the following day's activities. So again, we're going to watch the warm-up video and we're going to follow along on the pages in our workbook and write down what the teacher in the video is writing down. Sometimes it's me in the video, sometimes it's the other math teachers. And it will have the due date listed next to it. Like I said before, you will have 5 Dreambox lessons every week due by Saturday, and it will always have the study guide listed as you can continue working on the study guide as the unit goes on, leading up to the day that it will be due, which is also listed there. The last thing you'll also see on the slide is links to videos that will show the lessons that we worked on during the day. It'll have those lessons in their entirety that you can go back and watch if there's a part of the lesson that you want to revisit, if you need to see a problem worked out again, something like that. So this is going to be a great resource at night if at the end of class, after you've done your work, you just have a couple questions you want to go back and rewatch. You can start there as a resource by using those videos. If you have any questions you need to go over with me, on the home page of my digital classroom, above my chalkboard, you will see my office hours sign up. You can sign up for a 15-minute time slot. The time slots are during flight school, which is between 8:05 and 8:50. And you just need to go into that, sign up for a slot, and then you're going to use the join code McKee_PHMS to join me at your time. Thank you so much. I look forward to a great week ahead. Feel free to email me if you have any questions, and I'm excited and looking forward to our first big week together.